Good morning, everybody. So, we're about to start up some Hades again, and then we will be jumping back into Digimon Time Strangers. Um, and back to Digimon Time Strangers. I am currently just making a quick bagel for my breakfast, and I think I'm gonna re up on some of my coffee, and then we'll get started. So, give me just hopefully not more than 2 minutes, and we will get right into things. And let me just make sure I have everything that I need. Thank you, everybody who's come by. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. But hey, just give me one moment. Let me just make my bagel, re up my coffee, and we shall get started. All right, guys, I am back. Sorry about that, man. And I did not check to see if I had cream cheese, so all I got is jelly in my bagels. Hmm. All right, so let's jump into it. Playing Hades first, playing for a little bit. I don't really have a time frame. Shout out to Gaming Gulag. He's the one that told me about the game. I've actually seen it quite a few times and thought about playing it, but never truly gave it a shot. And I'll be honest, I'm quite enjoying myself with it. Like one thing as far as I've never really, and this is probably a terrible comparison, but I've never really truly been into Dark Soul games. And this is not necessarily a Dark Soul type, but like there's also a benefit for dying. So the object of the game is to get out of hell. And you put into the how I look at it as far as the I think there's 7 levels of hell, and you're trying to make it to the very top out of hell as far as in one run. Now, when you die though, you start all over and you go back to I honestly forgot what it's called. Let me see. I'm not sure if it's just called Hades or no. Hades is the god. Um, the House of Hades. And like right now we're in Tardius. I've been to Asphodel, and then Elysium is the farthest that I've been. And honestly, I don't know if there because there's only one more uncovered. I don't know if there's one more level, so maybe not 7 levels. But as far as we do, as far as have to get the whole objective though is to get out of hell. So if you die though, you go back to the House of Hades, and then you have a chance to upgrade your stats, level up your weapons to make the next run easier. But to a certain degree, every new area you go to is completely different, completely new. You don't know what you're running into actually. And then even as far as at this point, there's there is a story per se, but I don't really know exactly what dictates on the progression of the story, besides you going up to the next levels. But it's it, it's a little confusing. I'm still a little confused. I'm still very much very noobish in the game. But either way, as far as the whole objective is to get out, you level up. When you die, you have a chance to upgrade your stuff to make it to the next to keep going farther. And they change sometimes the I guess the sub bosses. They do change the sub bosses, like as far as midway through the labyrinth, as far as for each floor, and as well as there's a chance of the bosses changing, at least on the first floor in Tardius. So far, the second boss is actually the Hydra, the Bone Hydra, and I actually have only gotten to the sub boss on Elysium, which is the Bull of Minos. I haven't gotten to the boss of Elysium, so that is currently as far as of what I played. Now, as far as if you notice right here in the bottom left, so you have the Bloodstone, which is 3 of 3, which is pretty much just a an extra attack, and then you can pick them up after you hit someone, or let's say you hit someone, but after you use it, and starts you kill that monster that it hit. Or if you don't hit one, then sorry, you just go ahead and pick it up. Then you have your life in the bottom corner, obviously, as far as in like each monster does different damage. Like skulls do 3. Um, Honestly, I haven't really been hit by the mind one, so I don't really know as much that does. The big fat guys, I don't really remember their names right now. Actually, let me just go back. So we have the Wretched Thug. They do about, I believe, 10 damage. Wretched Witch, I don't really remember. These guys, the Wretched Lout, does about 8 damage when he hits. This pest is the one with the mine, so I've actually never really been hit with a mine. These skulls, they do 3. Now, the Skullmat, as far as what they do, is they spawn a bunch on the skulls as far as to go ahead and attack you. Brimstones are kind of easy as far as they shoot a laser, which only goes a certain distance, but it does 1 to 3 damage as long as that beam is hitting you. This is one of the sub bosses, and this is something that you don't really see until the second area, which is again Asphodel. But I do have like one relife. I don't really, as far as that's what that little head above my bar is. So if I do go to 0, I have a chance. I will revive once and I'll spawn with half my life. So that's pretty much it in Mesa. And then again, as you're going through rooms, you come here, and like you know kind of to what you're to expect. So like this next room is just gonna give me darkness. And honestly, I need 500 darkness to upgrade my next ability. And as you can see, like this one right now, this guy is yellow, so he has armor. So it just takes a little bit more, and like sorry, like it takes a little more extra time, more hits to finish. Compared to just having uh, the base red life. Now, as you go through the rooms, I get like this one I'm gonna get once I beat, I get darkness. But then you have, as far as the gods, as far as who will give you blessings. Um, and so like this one, as far as I just only recently found out yesterday, this is to get to one of the gods, the primordial god, chaos. You need to lose some life, and then he'll actually give you a challenge, so to speak. So it would be something that's against you, but if you pass the challenge, he gives you a blessing. Um, but in order to descend as far as you need to lose life. So you just got to make sure you have enough life. I remember one time as far as I got to find him, but I had only 23 life left, and it took 23 life to descend, so I wasn't able to go.
All right.
I understand the hunting goddess Artemis recently has turned her gaze towards you. It is unexpected she would offer her assistance, even to a relative in need.
So for the next three encounters, I can move at more than half, less than half my speed, and then my cast is 35 plus damage. Every time I use my special, I lose 4 health, but then afterward, my health will increase by 31. And rolling ambush, as far as for the next 4 encounters, I face more enemies, but afterwards, my attack will be up by 77%. Probably gonna go with that. Only because as far as with the sword, also as far as your main ability is or main damage is just your attack in general. You have to be up in their face, so that just to me be the most beneficial, as well as fighting more enemies. Not necessarily, but it gives you a chance to get more gold. Which gold is good as far as when you can get stuff from Jiran, um, and everything else. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie. Usually as far as I want to try to keep my life either to the second map or if possible even to the third. So if I do die here, that is not looking too good. Ooh.
Aphrodite.
Oh, look at you,
So here
poor
we have the god
thing. You're
Aphrodite.
hurt.
I think I'm gonna go with the Heartbreak Strike. As I'll make enemies a little more weaker and brings my attack up.
Weak.
Alright, now's the easy room. Now you always want to keep your eyes out. So these tables are usually randomly as far as on the map. So it looks like this particular map only has this one table. So it has a chance to having extra things that you can use. So this is like almost as far as getting the Charon, I believe that's his name. Yeah, Charon. And then you get a few boons for a few rooms to be able to help you out. So you also gotta want to be careful though, because like so this one is actually pretty good because it'll give me more health, and I kind of do need it, but it's gonna take 100 coins. And anything that Sharon has that's actually really good, if I end up getting him, is gonna cost anything good would be about 150. Now again, so like this, for example, this would actually take me directly to Sharon. So now I have to risk as far as like, do I want to gain health? Or as far as do I want to try and see what he has and buy that? Now he also may offer a health as well. But again, as far as do I have enough gold to get that plus an extra thing? And then this one next to it is gold. Sorry, specifically, I think it usually gives around 100 gold.
Better stock up.
So he does have health. Ooh, and he has a Daedalus hammer. So a Daedalus hammer lets you upgrade your abilities to the next level. What's the next level? It's just a key, so no, not necessarily a boss room. So I have a chance of another Aphrodite. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to skip the Daedalus hammer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and heal and get another gift of Aphrodite. I think I'm doing that one. And so these keys, as far as giving you abilities to, first, as far as what they did is upgrade your.
I'm trapped.
First was to unlock weapons, but I've pretty much unlocked all the weapons now. But as far as I do have, I need them now to unlock more abilities. Or more upgrades, I should say.
To hold on.
All right, break it up.
Peace and quiet.
So that's what I was saying. So you just gotta look careful. So like here, they're gonna throw some extra enemies at me, and the faster that I kill them, the more health I can potentially restore or get from this chest. And then you just have to also look as far as see how like there's another table here. There could have been a chance of something else popping over here as well. So we're gonna go ahead and do this.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy. I trust
And
the
that will fully heal me.
Now to collect.
Not too bad. So I have a chance of upgrading one of my skills with the pomegranate now, or I can go to this room, which, as far as if the skull means, as far as it could be a boss fight, or at least it have armor, so they're tougher enemies. Now, the problem is, as far as like as you see, as far as you can have two god blessings in this room, or you will have two god blessings. One for me will be Aphrodite, and the other one will be Athena. So the problem is, as far as like it's, you not only do you have, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm explaining that wrong. So with this, as far as you'll have two, you can get two blessings, but the gods get jealous of each other as far as depending on which blessing you take over the other. So if I was to take Aphrodite, Athena will throw me a challenge, and then I'll have to fight pretty much her giving monsters blessings. Or as far as if I choose Athena, the opposite would be for Aphrodite. But at the end, I will be getting their blessing from both. And I think because I'm getting closer to the boss fight, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the risk.
The gods want me to choose.
You honor me.
So this is sometimes where I have an issue with as far as I'm choosing. Um, Obviously, the more rare or the higher the tier of ability is, the better. But right now, my cast doesn't actually like it. I'll get an ability as far as with doing my cast now, which has a chance of deflecting. And honestly, I love the deflecting. And if I could have had this on my spear or my shield, that would have been amazing. Um, I don't know how well as far as that I want it with my sword. And then the holy shield, as far as like it'll deflect after hit, it will deflect some incoming attacks, which is not bad. That honestly will be very beneficial later on, especially in Elysium when they hit so much harder and so much more. And I think I'm gonna have to go with this one.
Don't ever take me for some thoughtless nymph to be manipulated, dearest. I expect reciprocal devotion from you.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm sorry. Here comes a wrath.
Oh, oh, she's about to kill me. Oh, she's about to kill me. And this is the hard choice part when you do this.
Nearly got me.
I wasted a life on the first area.
Just not like us at all, dearest. Let's say we kissed and then made up, all right?
Mm.
Beautiful.
Man, it comes to the same thing. Let me see. So I potentially heal 13 by going if I take this, but I'll have less money. Shirana's the next room. Also, based on how many rooms I've already gone through, I'm probably about to hit the boss fight. And I do not have enough. Yep, that's the boss fight. In order for me to even have a chance, I'm gonna have to heal.
Who's this?
So I'm gonna have to fight it.
Who's it
Alright,
going to be?
GG's guys. I don't really expect the stars to be able to win this one. Oh well, maybe Meg.
I have to level with
She's
these.
probably like, don't get me wrong, she's not easy. She's still a challenge herself. But out of the other three, as far as I like her, I like to fight her the most. That's also because I'm used to fighting her, so. Right now I'm actually doing terrible against her.
Wretches, now.
GG's. I didn't really expect to win that one. Aphrodite messed me up too much.
Back again.
Alright, now we're back in the House of Hades.
I'd ask you how it went, but since you're here again, I guess I know already, huh? Oh well, just come on in.
Cheers.
So, I pretty much talked to everyone I can here. As far as, I could think to get some type of benefits from them later on. As far as you do need to talk to them more and then also gift them.
Take care, okay? There's
So,
a lot of renovating to be done, isn't
it's
there?
just a little bit extra as far as, like, I
Software
guess,
there has shown a wide variety of
lore
different
and everything
controls.
for the game.
I've ordered Nyx to supervise that list. Entirely her problem, boy. And likely yours. How does it feel, knowing that your rampages create the need for so much maintenance?
Feels pretty good now that you mention it. Keeps everybody occupied now.
Go occupy yourself someplace else.
Hope Orpheus is okay.
And after that, Dusa, you are to clean the rafters once again and prune the gardens thoroughly. By then it should be time to tend the kitchens and sweep the lounging area a second time.
Yes, right away.
Poor Dusa.
So usually this guy has stuff on sale as far as if she can get some stuff. Um, by trading other things in. And like sometimes it can be worth it, but a lot of times I just feel like I honestly don't really. I think I bought from him actually just like once maybe. Every other time, as far as to me, it just hasn't really been worth it. So this is what I mean as far as like, even though as far as you die, you have to start all over. This is one of the benefits as far as to dying. So you come into this mirror, and again, I've died so many times that I've maxed everything out, but this Death Defiance, which is pretty much a revive. And then again, right now I have 6 keys, if you can see kind of in the shadowy and bottom right. And I need 10 to unlock 2 more talents as far as I can start upgrading. So I need 4 more keys. So right now I'm just saving darkness up to get this death defiance to 2, and as well as get keys and see what else is the next talents that I can upgrade. Now, what I'm struggling with is that I actually just recently
How's it
um,
going? Here he
unlocked
is.
all the weapons, as you can see, and this is gonna be my first time actually using the gloves. So if you notice, as far as with the gloves, as far as like this is the, I mean, sorry, with the weapons, the gloves are the only one with purple. So what essentially that just means, as far as if I use that specific weapon, then I have a higher percentage, as you can see right here, of getting more
Run away,
dark,
king, eh?
uh, dark crystals.
What's that one do?
And right now, I've only been using this so I can just upgrade it, just so it can be upgraded. Honestly, it's not really, to me, this one's not that beneficial. You get 125 as far as gold, as far as when you first start, and that's it. I just got this one from Dusa, and that's actually not that bad. A 3% chance to contain health items if I break urns. It's honestly not that bad. So far, the ones as far as that helped me the most, honestly, this was probably the first one I got, the Bone Hourglass. I got this from Sharon, and it gives, so like I said, like his boons, as far as they usually stay on you for a particular number of rooms, and that's what encounters are. And I want to say an average are usually about 3 to 4 as an average. So with it, with its current ranking, as far as it goes, I can increase it to 6, so potentially 9 to 10 encounters. I'll have those blessings, which some of the blessings are really good. It's like there's one blessing that actually brings up your attack by 500%. So don't sleep on those. And so like that one, this one is actually not that bad. I haven't used the other one, these yet. Honestly, this one, eventually I will go ahead and use it to upgrade it, to rank it up. But to me, as far as out of the ones that I have currently, this is the most useless one. Because pretty much I can't have any gods boons or any blessings from the gods, or all my abilities to be more stronger by 50%. So once I start getting boons, though, or blessings, then as far as I'm just back to base. So to a certain extent, like to me, this one doesn't seem that great unless I just plan not to take any blessings. Or how is it? It's yeah. If I don't get any blessings, because some of them do offer boons. So for example, Poseidon gives the ability to get better rarities of stuff as far as within the rooms. That's one of his boons that you can get. So like if I just get nothing but boons from them, and then I'm just doing basically my whatever my base weapons and stuff like that, and just bring those stuff up. But I already maxed this out, as you can tell, as far as Cerberus gets extra health, and obviously more health means you'll be able to survive more. Um, this one, as far as it seems good, but the extra 10% if I'm hit from the back, and when you're as you get to like Aphrodite and especially Elysium, there's so many enemies that it's honestly a lot easier to be attacked from behind than you would think. And like that's where like this one kind of scares me. As far as like I feel like I'm gonna end up losing a lot more life than actually taking advantage of this. Black Shawl seems to be okay. Deal 10% damage striking undamaged foes, also striking foes from behind. This is probably really good with the spear. Um, because as far as with the spear, as far as you get to actually throw the spear, and depending on how far it goes, it's actually going to end up behind the enemies, and then you can bring it back. So then, as far as once you bring it back, any enemies that are kind of facing you, then it's considered a backstab as far as you're attacking them from behind. And so, like essentially, as far as this will do a lot of damage, especially with the the spear specifically. So I kind of like this one. And again, this the conscious from Poseidon. As far as so pretty much as far as like, whenever you get Poseidon, the chances of him having rare or better is up by 10%, which honestly is not bad. I do like a lot of Poseidon's blessings. Most of his blessings are able to knock away enemies, so it gives you a little breather room. So I kind of do like that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna stick with the coin purse for now, though, so I can level it up, and then we'll be switching to something else. This is my first time using the gauntlet, so I kind of really don't expect it to be able to do much.
For me,
And there we are, Poseidon.
Last time your father and I spoke, he told me I was all washed up. Can you believe the nerve of your nephew? Why, he took the words right out of my mouth.
So this is where you also have to think about the weapon that you have. So like my weapon is a close range weapon. So I'm gonna be in these people's face. So like my attack will push them away, which honestly is not necessarily a bad thing because there's things called wall damage, and barrier damage, which is essentially the same thing as wall damage, but against barrier. Um, so it's not necessarily a bad choice. Plus it ups my attack by 30%. Then this one is cast. This one's a good one as far as I can push people away, as far as when you throw your bloodstones, and then you have the tidal dash, which knocks enemies away as well. The problem with all of this is that again, all of it knocks away, and like I'm a close range fighter essentially at this point. But I think as far as to actually makes more sense is to do the Tempest Strike because as far as essentially since I'm getting up and close personal to them, as far as like I have the chance to one knock them into the wall to do extra damage, and if I have them in a corner, then as far as even more so as far as I'll be hitting them damage plus consistently knocking them into the wall.
crushed.
Okay, so we can go to chaos, so we can get gems. I think more it's kind of more worth it as far as to get chaos than the gems right now. Let's see what chaos is offering.
World and the immortal son of Hades. I did not expect.
Alright, for 3 encounters, each time you use special, and you get hit by 4, afterwards you deal 70% more damage striking from foes from behind. Behind specifically. For the next 4 encounters, you cannot collect bloodstones for 12 seconds. Afterward, any gold you find is worth 45% more. For the next 4 encounters, your total life is reduced by 40. Afterwards, you gain 36. Honestly, as far as I'm probably gonna do this one, because unless I get a God's blessing to use my bloodstones, as far as it's not really worth. Uh, I don't really use my cast that much. So the potential as far as to get more money, as far as quicker, I'm kind of down. Alright, just gotta keep remembering as far as to check for the extras. Nope, and that's the only one. Alright, time to get a key. Alright, we can get Daedalus Hammer or we can get Dionysus. Um, I'm probably gonna get the Daedalus Hammer. Dionysus is good, but I feel like Dionysus, I think that his best thing is to use your Y, which is gonna be usually as far as throwing, as far as depending on your weapon. But like so specifically with the spear, and actually the arrow, the bow and arrow, as far as with the regular attack, and the shield. When you put his it's not weak. Weak is Aphrodite, but I want to say drunk. That's right. I think that's his debuff. That's what it's called. And so like it pretty much is like a poison. And so like when you have the ability to do stuff from a distance, as far as like and pretty much from poison and whatnot, for me that's where he's worth it. Because I have the gloves, I already have the tidal waves as far as on my regular attack. Again, I don't really have anything for my casting, and that hits casting I'm not really too fond of. It's pretty much like a smoke bomb, and it does stall paralyze for like half a second. Um, but to me, it's just not worth it, in my opinion. Maybe later down the road, I guess technically when you get to Elysium, because there's so many more, I thought it would be a little bit worth it. But like for TARDIS and Aphrodite, like it's not really worth it to me for the cast. But other than that, a lot of his other abilities are pretty good. But I think as far as I would like to upgrade one of my weapons abilities more.
Here they come.
Oh my god, that hurt. When you're doing the uppercut, you're not able to fucking move.
Almost had me.
Yeah, he did. Hmm. Again, it's my first time using the gloves, so both of these sound promising to me, honestly. So after I use my Y, as far as when I land, I do an extra 90 damage for surrounding me, which is not bad. It has a chance, as far as like pretty much once I finish my attack, to finish the enemies off as well. Now, my concern is as far as my attack becomes a 3-hit sequence. So does this change my attack and I'm not able to consistently attack anymore? Or does it like do something similar to like a spear has an ability where when you use them as far as like instead of one spear strike, you actually have you're moving so fast as far as you actually have three, one in the middle and then two on the sides, attacks. So now I'm wondering as far as how this one is. And also a side note. So if you guys look as far as see the scroll that's right next to the name, as far as this is what, and if you look at it, right, it's just a faded choice. So I have this thing in my room as far as it gives me extra stuff as far as for completing like challenges. And if it has those faded choice there, it's because you've never used it before. You never gained that boon or upgrade in this instance as far as before for that particular weapon. So I think I'm gonna go a Quake Cutter though. I think that'd be the most beneficial for me right now. And I am almost dead. And the Brimstone.
My Chaos Boom switched to a new effect.
Alright. I, Lamia, Slave Foes have. Ooh, that's not that bad, especially with how I am right now. And this next room is a boss room. Gain a random item offered from the Wall of Sharon. Honestly, that's not that bad either. Ignite an E-Core. I'm not really too worried about speed right now. Essentially, I could do both. That would bring me down to 110 gold. think I'm gonna get the Faithful Twist because if I get health, then I don't really need to worry about the Eye of Lamia. And at the same time, I may be able to get a God's Blessing with it as well. And if I get the God's Blessing, as far as depending on what it is, it's still a bonus. And then I'll probably still pick up the Eye of Lamia so that I can start healing. At least that's all he's going to do for the next three encounters or the next three rooms. So every time I slay. Now, as far as one thing, as far as like, I never really counted, but if I was to get into the boss room on the last encounter, if I'm getting hurt a lot, I could essentially, as far as just fight nothing but the ads, if it's Meg, because the other two I don't think have ads, the other two furry sisters. And if I just fight the ads, I could potentially heal. They drop and I can get some healing. So, this is what I get for Faithful Twist. Nemesis Crests. You deal 50% damage striking foes from behind. Not really worth it.
I'll take it.
Well, GG's. That was a waste. That wasn't a good choice. Ah, and it's these guys. Oh, yep. GG's. Oh my god.
That's what you get.
Well, let's face it, Darius, you
Zeus. Okay. Okay. I am going to choose Electric Shock. And I got a little bit of health on that.
One more chamber.
Ooh, so again, one more chamber is gonna give me gold, and then after this is gonna be one of the Furies, the main boss, before I go to the next round. So, to a certain degree, this is not looking good. I just wasted my revive too. But give me 1 second. I just need to take a restroom break, and I shall be back. we're back, guys. Alright, so on to the next room. We're gonna get some health by 3 points. And now we're up to 14 out of 50.
Who's first? Worthless.
Oof. Came in clutch with that health. Ooh, this health is dropping now, guys. I thought this was gonna be it. But
Next.
we may be able to get to come back. Alright, any chests? Any extra chests? Nope. Alright, it wasn't the boss room. Now we got gems coming up. Alright. Concentrate for that one. I'm scared. Alright, we have 320. We could get some more darkness, but I think we're actually good. We got 501, so I should be able to upgrade so we get to the second life. And I think we're gonna go to Sharon because with 320, we actually might be able to buy everything. And then
Kieran's shop.
the next one is actually health. So yeah, so 150 plus 100, that's 250 plus 50. Yeah, we can buy everything. All right, so let's upgrade. No, dang, I should have got the other one first. Okay, GG's. All right, so let's go ahead and use upgrade Tempest Strike. Let's get the key, and let's see what Ares is offering.
Boatman would come through and you would find among
Your dash. Okay, I don't have a dash. Okay. I already used my real life, so I don't really need that. So it's gonna be between these two. And I think I'm gonna do Blade Dash only because I honestly keep forgetting about the these big blessings to call the gods. I need to get better at that, so I think I'm just gonna do that this one first.
Couldn't agree more, mate.
All right, if I cannot, if I can, oh man, it's not looking good.
Much better.
Well, it didn't heal as much as I thought I would.
Just what I need, except
That would have been great right now. Um, what's the next room? Pomegranate? Should I do undamaged enemies? That means that I can kind of kill them faster. And I need to start using my cast now that I have Zeus. I forgot about that. I think I'm gonna save my gold for now, though. I think it'd be the best choice. Oh no.
Good enough to eat.
Alright, so let's upgrade. Dang, I forgot the Zeus' strike again. Alright, it's gonna have to be the pomegranate because I don't really have that much gold, so I'm not really expecting to be able to get much. The only thing I could have gotten if he had it was health.
The power of the gods.
Alright, so I expect once I get this, I think now I should be on boss fight. And if it's Meg, it's gonna be tough, but honestly, I think as far as I can beat her. Now, if it's any of the other fairies, I've only fought them once each so far. It's gonna be a difficult fight, especially if it's the murder one. That's all she says. She, not gonna lie, she's a beast. I think I'll be more beneficial with the blade because if once I dash away from their attacks, if they jump into it, they have a chance as far as getting extra damage. So,
Yes, Electo. Sure enough.
Red blood. Good job, Red blood. You made it all this way. But I have got to send you back to Daddy now. Nothing personal.
Wish you could join me, Electo. Want me to put in a good word with Father next time so you can come visit us at the house yourself?
Oh, you know, I'd rather have my eyes put out, but thanks for offering. Now.
She's getting mad.
How was that?
oh, I kind of wasn't expecting him to do that. Walk around into the second one. I knew it was gonna be hard either way. I was fighting anyone but Megs.
Cheers for that, Electo. Hey, where's Hypnos?
A pitiful attempt.
Now here you go, Surfy, and
Father, you always said the Olympians wanted nothing to do with our kind. But doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them.
I want nothing to do with them, correct? My hasty nephew assists Charon out of necessity alone. Not even Thanatos is able to keep up with the rate at which mortals expire and must then cross our borders.
Want me to pitch in? Just give me your blessing and I'll head straight for the surface.
No, I think not, boy. You are born of this realm. The surface is a windswept waste. You don't know how good you have it here.
You're right, I don't.
Are you the one whom I should thank for this most wondrous music stand, my friend? Why, it is positively splendid, isn't it?
A renowned court musician ought to have the finest means available, I think. I'm pleased you like it, Orpheus. Though, tell me something. How can it play your music when you're not even here?
Who can explain the secret art of Daedalus, my friend? Know only that whenever it produces music for your listening enjoyment, that the sound you hear is coming from my soul.
Amazing, and a bit unsettling.
I don't have any diamonds to be able to play any of this stuff. I'd be interested to see what they sound like.
Your Highness, I'd ask you join me for a drink later, but I know you've a task ahead of you, and liquor dulls the senses. Fortunately so, under most circumstances except yours. Leave me to it, will you? And I'll have one for the both of us.
Some other time, Achilles. Just checking in on you, but I'll be on my way again shortly.
You are home. I saw you took possession of the list of minor prophecies of the three fates. As ever, I should never have doubted my daughter's expectations. I was uncertain you had necessary guidance to select it from among the house contractor's many opportunities.
You offer something called the fated list of minor prophecies to me, chances are I'm going to pick it up. Though, you make it sound like there's more I should know about it. Should I be concerned?
You know exactly what is necessary and no more. I know better than anyone never to tamper with the fate's design. Though, if they had cruelty in store for you through their list, I think that I would warn you anyway.
That's somehow reassuring.
Alright, so again, this is the House of Hades. It's mostly here as far as for upgrades and more as far as like extra things, like as far as that you can do decor or whatnot. Eventually, and I don't know exactly when, but this is Hades. And I don't know if it's technically his bedroom, throne room, whatever, because he mostly sits over there. But I think eventually, as far as I'm gonna be able to get in there, and then this, I don't know exactly where it goes, but I just found that yesterday as a someplace that you can possibly get to. So looking forward to see as far as what those two rooms actually contain. Now let's upgrade to a second life. Oh, and you can do a third. That's 1,000 darkness crystals. And I have 8 keys out of 10, so 2 more keys, and I will be going to do. So I've gone through 20 times. Have almost 3,000 kills.
Skelly, what's the good word? Let's chat more batter, boy. Yo, hit me.
Alright, so we're doing a bow and arrow this time.
That would have been my pick.
Coronact, is this what you really are?
I need to figure out how do you...
My keepsakes.
I need to figure out how do you get more Titan blood. Most elaborate designs constructed not just to contain the wretched dead, but to oppress them, to punish them. The master has no pity for the wretches. Here, he would say they had their chance and knew the risk of leading hateful lives. It's just interesting as far as I was just checking in here to see if Electo or the other furry was in here, but they're not. It's just only Meg. Alright, let's see.
You know I would do anything to have you here among us, don't you, love? Oh, I just hope my blessings are enough.
I'm gonna do Heartbreak Strike.
Look at all that coin.
Alright, now we're gonna get Darkness in this next room.
On my authority.
Then we have Vegas on the next one.
More witches?
You don't back down. You don't ever back down. What is this, like the 20th time that you've attempted to escape?
Exactly, it is. 21st, actually. Oh man, this is a tough choice. Oh, so it's not drunk hangover. That's what the poison is called. So this trippy shot, because it does so much damage and it gives me a reason to use cast, but the problem was with this as far as it throws it, and so there's a chance as far as it to take too long. And that's one thing I don't really like about it. Strong drink is actually really beneficial, but like you usually only see a fountain at the end of every level. So like after I beat Meg or one of the other Furies, I'll see the fountain. There is a chance for a room to have a fountain, but I think out of the 20 times that I've already tried, I think I've only come across a fountain room 3 times. So they're kind of rare. So I don't know if I want to really do that. And the Drunken Dash honestly is not even that great. Not with the bow and arrow, at least I feel like. But I feel like this would be the best bet. Hmm. So I'm gonna skip Chaos this time so I can get the elixir. It's not that bad. That's kind of easy.
Power of Olympus.
You get the Heartbreak Strike, make my attack damage more. I can get crystals or key. I think I'm gonna go with key because I still need 2 more so I can unlock the next talent pool. date is, but it's gonna be a boss fight. Well, it is what it is at this point. But your boy has been untouched, so this will be easy.
Nice try.
That actually was a little not difficult, but kind of hurt me a little bit. Positive outlook. Take less damage without 40%. Damage by 20. Probably gonna be the best. Get that boon. Get some more gold.
What is it now?
I'll give these wretches not a minute more.
Father. Just a bit longer.
I made it. Time for this.
Obviously, did barely make that. I was getting a little iffy right there for a moment. Which one is this? Gain darkness. I do kind of need that for the next upgrade, but let's see.
This time.
All right, what's the next one? More darkness.
Payment in full.
I don't think this is gonna work on this match, but if there's a chance, it's worth it.
You're out well past your curfew, boy.
Ooh, it is working on this one. I'm getting lucky.
How many times?
That kind of helped. Oh, that was clutch.
Come. You're done.
Alright. Might as well get your honor. I should be able to buy everything there unless something super, super expensive. It's looking good, guys. There we go. So not only do I get more health, I'll heal, and I'll get something from Poseidon. So honestly, as far as I'm really something to get the Ocean's Bounty, Tempest Flourish is not that bad because then I can have something for my arrows, and it'll actually be worth it because then it's a quick way of getting enemies away from me. With a chance to get more darkness as well as more coins, so that once I can get to Sharon, as far as well, what I'm battling, as far as I get Sharon as an option, I should have enough to actually afford to do stuff now. The hydraulic mine, as far as the first 10 seconds, is not really that great for me. I think I'm gonna go with the Ocean's Bounty.
It's high tide.
Oh, and that's a Daedalus Hammer. If I can get the, I think there's a something here where it'll give me the option to change. To change how my arrows attack. I forgot that was still on.
Heads up.
Yeah, your attack fires 3 shots in a spread pattern. Hold execute rapidly, but you cannot power shot. Your special deals 3 base damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. I'm going for triple shot and flurry shot, and I don't know which one would be better. If I hold, if I hold X instead of it now, it'll just constantly shoot. Essentially, as far as it'll be quicker damage, or as far as I shoot 3 times in a spread pattern, so wider range of attack. I think I'll do triple shot.
The deadliest
Because
bow.
also, if I can, yeah, I can charge as well. Honestly, I feel like that was a bad choice. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. That was a hard choice. I had to choose one. It is what it is. Alright, so now I just gotta see if I want to get 2 God Blessings or Pomegranate. I have still the encounter for the next encounter. I believe. I could be wrong. Could go away after this one. But I can risk it, and as far as if I have it for one more, I can get 2 boons here and still be able to heal. I can. I think I'm going to. If I had to assume, as far as if I choose Daedalus, then I can have the potential to poison. But if I choose Poseidon, he has a chance of his stuff knocking me away. Which, if he puts me into a trap, it will kind of hurt. So I think I'd rather not get poisoned.
Little nephew, never turn your back against the sea. And while you're at it, never take up
Don't be mad, Uncle. Looks like I angered him.
Oh my god, yes, I was right. Oh, so it's not just them that does it, it's just random. Oh my god.
Oh, damn it. Die.
Oh, that was a waste of life. Oh man.
Right, no need to fight about this any longer.
Rendering Tempest to knock them away. Alright, I don't really have much for Saran, so I guess it's gonna be health, and then I can have more health, survive longer.
Feeling tough. Please be Meg. Not quite.
So,
Electo.
if you're no god, you're nothing but a piece of...
You seem to have me all.
Remember this?
She's getting angry.
Oh shit.
She's powering up.
Come closer. Catch red blood.
She's charging out.
Oh shit.
Bleed. How dare you?
Ooh. My first time beating Electo.
I don't like her very much.
First time beating her.
Here's to a pleasant voyage up in Asphodel.
Next stop, Asphodel. Which to choose?
Okay, so done leveling this one up. I honestly think as far as I am going to choose this and bring up the Harpy. 104.
I needed one of those.
Can do both of these, but I think I'm gonna save in case I get Sharon.
See you, Tartarus.
Alright. Asphodel it is.
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
Some more health, always good. Oh, he got me. Get from behind.
That's good.
Oh, there's food here. Oh yeah. Now I can check chests. Check vases before I leave every map for a small chance of dropping health. Or is it only one chest per match?
Let me see.
Alright, Hermes or gold? I think I'm going. You know what? I'm gonna go Hermes.
Next island. Almost finished with these.
Want to bring you in on something, boss? Reason that Uncle Poseidon got to you before I did is I let him. He's under the impression he's as spry as ever.
Food drops stuck in them faster. You can dash more times in a row. Whenever you are hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. That is actually pretty good. That's a hard choice because like I honestly dash a lot, especially once we get to Elysium, and as far as even the Bone Hydra, as far as you have to do a lot of dodging, um, or a chance to automatically dodge, 10% chance. Oh, Harmonies, you make it tough. I think I'm gonna just go with greatest reflex though. What's this? More gems. I don't know if I want to risk it for more gems. Just trying to see if there's any health in these vases. There isn't. Now do I want? I think I guess I'm just gonna go Sharon. I don't really, not really feeling the gems right now. Not feeling like it's worth it.
Charon set up shop.
Alright, let's get Aries. I think this would be better.
This is my fight. Dark thirst.
Grab this. See if there's a chance for any. Yep, there we go. Now this might be the death boat. I think that's what it's called. Nope.
Hey, look, it's me, witches.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I might have chose the wrong thing. Oh, wrong way. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, I, for one, had a lovely time.
That was super hard with the bow and arrow. I think that would be worth it for us later on. So after every room, I now have it from lower than 50%, I will automatically get my life back to 50.
She's always singing.
Ooh.
From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lorne Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Zagreus.
You watch yourself, old man. Eurydice, thank you for making me feel welcome in your pleasant home. Can't say the same for most places I've been lately. I have a small gift I wanted you to have.
Let's see what she gives
For
me.
you, Your Royal Majesty, bringing me fresh ingredients like this. You know what? Here's something for you too. Help keep you safe out there.
Thanks so much.
Let's see what that does next time.
Say, tell me something there, Your Royal Majesty. You know a lot of shades. You wouldn't happen to know an Orpheus, would you? Spindly little thing, whiny voice. Heard he's officially serving in your court, making music.
Of course I know Orpheus. We're mates. Wait, why do you ask?
Your mates, huh? Just as long as you don't count on him for anything. Hasn't even mentioned me, has he? Well, if he ever does, you tell him I am doing great. I'm great.
Alright, so this is what helped me last time. A rare fragment mentions that the next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity. Underworld does see up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1. 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity. Last time I got to Palm Porridge, and honestly, I feel like it was amazing. It did help. Now I wonder if I want to try the Ambrosia Delight and see if that helps. Or should I go back with the Palm Porridge to level up my things? It's pretty much the Palm Porridge has like almost like 4 pomegranates. As the equivalents. Whereas the Refreshing Nectar, like, Don't get me wrong, like it's decent as far as knowing as far as like I'm only gonna have blue or better for the next boons. But that's not a guarantee because I would actually still have to win and survive. So I'm just gonna go with the pop forge again.
You got it.
So good. Thanks again.
Oh.
Take care.
And so stopped in the lava. About to get a lot of damage.
No chance. Good, come on in.
Not bad. Can I get any more health? Don't think I'm getting any more health in this map. Alright, we can get a pomegranate or Sharon. You take less damage while at 40% health. Deal more damage while 3 or more foes are hungover. Special deals more damage and knocks foes back. Gauge. Oh. Gauge. Not so much. What's going on? Damn, I've been on 2 hours now? Alright. I'm gonna have to take a break on this one. Gage, I'm not gonna lie. I'm addicted to Hades a little bit. Yeah. No, I didn't see your video. That's why I was like,
Delicious.
I got back. My bad. That's why like, I'll be honest, I haven't really been on YouTube that much. But I uh I got back from New York and like I wanted to stream, but my wife was in the background. She doesn't want to be in the background, so she was here in her game. So I ended up just playing Hades because I really want to play Digimon on my stream. And I played it for maybe 2 hours that night, maybe three, and I was sucked me in, man, sucked me in. Then I played, yeah, I've only gotten up to Elysium so far. Yeah,
Palm power. I see you grew your heads back.
right now, as far as like I'm probably gonna be oh my god. Xbox. Oh, the bow is fucking up these guys. By what? Oh, it's on Game Pass. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I've seen some ridiculous stuff on the game already. Oh my god. Also, one thing that I saw a video on that they did with the tanks, as far as like if you shoot them from behind, you do a lot more damage. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, fuck. How strong are you right now, Gage, on Hades? I did beat the ball Nitro with the bow and arrow.
Got some heft.
Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, why?
I think I'm going to Elysium.
Yeah, I like the spear. I like the shield, and oh man, the shield is OP if you get the right stuff. I spam the fucking throwing of the shield because it can hit about two people, and then if you get one of the upgrades, it does an additional four people. Then if you use it with fucking Dionysus, not Dionysus, yeah, is it Dionysus the god of harvest? Yeah, so it's Dionysus. Dionysus, he's the god of harvest. So his is where like the wine and damn, it's not drunk. What the fuck is it? Hangover. His hangover is like poison. So like if I can get the ability to throw my shield, which bounces between an additional four people, so six people, Then they poison on top of that. It's fucking OP, man. And then as far as if I get Poseidon to be on my regular attack, so like once they get too close, I just spam the regular attack and then knocks them away to give me more breather room. Like the shield is OP as hell. Yeah, the only things I like really on the dash though is like right now I have poison. Like Dionysus, I really like his poison. Um, I like Aphrodite's weaken to make them easier to get hurt. And I like Artemis as far as where it brings up your dash critical as far as critical attack. So those are usually my main ones because I think as far as like I would like Poseidon's all everything knocks him away. And my thing is I don't choose his dash that often only because if I'm trying to dash away, yeah, the only reason I don't choose his dash because like if I'm trying to get away and I knock him into kind of like where I'm going, then it's kind of annoying. So I just stick to my regular physical attack for him. The only other person who I don't get to choose that often, also who I like, is Athena. Athena's regular attack deflects attacks back to the enemies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, let me see. Let me head to the store real quick and see. Or first off, let me head to Game Pass. I think Hades just got on like maybe about 2, 3 weeks ago. And Hades too. It looks like as far as Hades 2 is not on the Xbox. Is it Switch only right now? Word. No, it's all good. So Hades 2 is probably not going to be out for all the other consoles until next year. It's only on Switch and Steam, yeah, PC. So, and when I was just looking at it, as far as it said that it happened the same thing with the first Hades, um, with Hades 1, as far as it was out for 11 months before it went out to the other consoles. Yeah, because I want to say it's like I don't possibly. Um, I don't know, but it's pretty good. I've been playing though for 2 hours now, so I think it's time to switch over to Digimon. Yes. I'm actually really enjoying Digimon right now. As far as like, I honestly haven't been able to play it as much as I would like to, as well as I'm still way in the beginning. So there's still a lot for me to do. Like I've seen videos of people showing off their current team after like 12 hours, 18 hours, 28 hours playing the game. And it's just crazy as far as some of them haven't even made it to Mega yet, I think. And they've already been 28 hours into the game. Grinding with their team, playing the story. Um, so I was explaining this before. So with specifically Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memories, you all you do is need to level up your Digimon, and they have to just hit particular stats, and then you can Digivolve them. To a certain degree, as far as it's the same thing here, but they did build an extra mechanic where they have a I forgot what it's called. It is called Agent Rank, and so like you need to pretty much specifically do missions, side missions, and whatnot, and you get these anomaly points, and you have to use them a certain amount of anomaly points to go up to the next rank. And in order to digivolve from rookie to champion, you have to be at least rank 3, which is what I'm currently at. So I just unlocked champion digivolve just recently, and now I have to get to rank 5 in order to get to ultimate. So it's a little bit more challenging now to actually Digivolve because not only do you need to make the stats and the level, you need to also. But and actually, I don't even think really level matters. It's more says you have to get the stats to where it needs to be, and then now the rank, the Asian rank, in order to Digivolve. All right, guys, we are back onto it. Found a challenging spot. Last night as far as like somebody so like how I'm pretty sure it's just the developers. Well, again, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But they made an area where they're saying as far as like somebody made into the digital world, I guess a long time ago, and they put like these challenging games in the digital world um for people to try and beat. And I found one and that shit hard. So like you essentially, oh, well, hold on, where am I going? Oh no, okay, I was going the right way. Essentially, as far as let me pause for a quick second. It's fine. So essentially, you have a time frame as far as to get to the main boss of that area, and while you're going through, as far as you have Digimon you have to fight or blocking your path. Now, the Digimon, the first few aren't that strong. The second one though, or like let me see, one, two, three, four. The fifth Digimon I fought was a champion level, and my Digimon just could not touch him. He was just whooping my ass. But when I got to oh, and then you don't. So one of the cool things they have on this one is that if you stand still, you you heal. You just want to heal over time. As far as so like you don't actually need to use items to heal them. In this challenge though, you don't get that. You don't have no heal over time, and you can't use items either. So your Digimon pretty much just have to be up to par and be ready for the challenge, which was super difficult. No, no, as far as that was it. As far as like it's just a thing, and then like right now, as far as I'm doing side missions, so I can level up my agent rank as well as possibly level up my Digimon. And I think as far as I don't know, but if I can get my Digimon to level a champion, so level 20, I believe I have a chance at that point to beating that challenge area.
Oh.
So you can have a max of 6 Digimon with you. So once they knock out, you will be able to switch out to a different Digimon, or you can if you have the items, you can revive them. But you can also have up to 3 guest Digimon as well. So essentially, as far as like you can have a total up to 9 Digimon in the fight. But yeah, but you only get to have 3 out at a time, plus your guest. Yeah, so you swap them out. So essentially, I think, because I'll be honest, I haven't really. In the challenge, you only have your 3 Digimon. You don't actually have 6. And I've never really lost outside of that, like not badly. And I believe as far as like yeah, once your Digimon faint, you can change them out to a different one, like almost like if it was Pokemon. But but yeah, so it's been pretty fun so far. Why do you say you'd advise caution? I heard an odd cry while investigating the park the other day and wanted to check back. Can you describe what it sounded like? It wasn't a dog or a cat. If it were an ordinary animal noise, I wouldn't be here. So you think it could have been? Yes, it could have come from a type of creature we're after. Tell me if you see anything odd. In that case, I don't mind lending a hand, but you have to let me use my camera, okay? Well, I suppose I can allow that. Your footage could end up being vital evidence. I'll confiscate it if need be. Now, let me take you to where I heard that cry. This is where I heard that odd noise. I don't hear anything out of the ordinary right now. Listen closely. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, you're right. It's faint, but I hear it too. Let's head toward that sound. Digimon. It's a monster. I don't believe it. I have to get this on camera. Gil? Gil. What do you think those Gil sounds mean? It's headed for the entrance to the sewers. We better go after it. Oh yeah, I forgot to change. No, that's not what I meant. Let's change it now. Let's change back to Digimon. You been streaming lately, Gage? I get that as far as like a minute. So I actually, I think, well, I messaged you letting you know, but got back what Monday, but I called in Tuesday because we were just so fucking tired on the trip, and Andy did the same thing. He ended up spending the whole day. He said just sleeping, and before he went back to work as well. And I was like telling him though, I was telling him though as far as like it's been too long since I played the game. I need some game time. I'm not surprised as well because technically, as far as with Ultimate, as far as you have EA, so but EA is trying to make their money, so. I didn't even know that. Oh wow, they were waiting for Black Ops. Not Black Ops. Wow, wow, shame me. They were waiting for Battlefield 6 to come out before they bought it. Before, and then they bought it like, right before it got only really popular. Also, I don't doubt it. Yeah, I saw a video as far as what I want to say it was Tracy. I think his name was Tracy. He's a TikToker, and I think he's on Twitch as well. But yeah, he was saying as far as something about it's pretty much decided like pretty much they just went back to development, went back to actual making things games better instead of trying to make the next new best game. That's like one thing as far as that I loved about Borderlands. As far as like, don't get me wrong, I may have these years wrong, but I want to say Borderlands 2 came out in 2013, but they had made so many expansions and add-ons for the game. Of course, you had to buy. If you bought the season pass, you got majority all of it. But I don't think I think it was like they just purely made the game better, better added on stuff to the game that you can do story wise and everything. And I think it was like 5 years before they came out with Borderlands 3 because they were focused more as far as on developing 2 and just making them extra things and listening to the things. I did get 4, and actually as far as I'm also streaming that one as well, but I'm honestly stopped streaming that one once Digimon came out. God damn, she has a lot of side missions right now. But I'm for it. Fuck it. Let's do this one. This one seems like it'd be easy.
Yes.
I remember collecting a lot of dog tags from Battlefield 3 or 4. Yeah, that was Bad Company 2 is actually what introduced me to Battlefield, and ever since that, I've always said as far as I preferred minus COD Modern Warfare 2. But like ever since after Modern Warfare 2, as far as that's when I completely more switched over to Battlefield. But Battlefield lost me once Hardlines came out. Um, not, don't get me wrong. I don't think that they were bad, but it didn't really catch my interest as much as like three and four, to be honest. Um, three and four, I just think they was like chef kiss. Well, was Hardlines 5 or was that okay? I was just making sure. So yeah, three and four is probably what I like the best. Um, three and four are my favorite. amazing. I didn't say anything, but you're spot on. It's incredible. Your efforts are on track, so keep it up. You have the power to achieve your dream. But be kind to everyone you encounter, every being, not just humans. Thank you so much. All right, I feel so motivated now. Hey, this fortune teller is amazing. I'm heading off to take action right away. You should get your fortune told too. Now then, what do you seek to know, traveler? I'm just a simple fortune teller. Whether I'm human or not is irrelevant, no? The truth is, I knew you would come here today, and I have a request to make of you. Four Digimon have wandered in from the digital world, unable to find their way back. I want you to find and protect them. What do you say? Will you take on this task? Sure. I see you understand what it is you must do. Very good, very good. I will define the locations of the lost Digimon. You must go and protect them. Once you find them, bring them back here, and I will send them back to the digital world. Very well. I should define the location of the first one. Where are you? Ah, this is it. I have it. I see it now. The first lost one is under the overbridge in Shinjuku. It's a noisy place with lots of advertisements. And it is both dark and bright at the same time. Could it be a street at night? Unfortunately, this is all my fortune telling can reveal. You will have to handle the rest. Now then, I leave the lost one in your care. And not a coffee.
Oh!
What is it? Can I help you with something? Are you lost? You didn't call out to me for no reason. It seems you know exactly what's going on. I suppose there's no point in staying like this then, but let's move somewhere else. I'm a Digimon. I know I don't belong here. I'm not here by choice. I'm stuck and can't get back. I've been asked to protect you. So you really do understand this, Digimon. That means I can finally go home, right? I'll trust you and leave everything to you. Please get me back to the digital world. I already found the first one, I see. I've sent it back. Well done. We still have yet to return all the lost ones. Shall I locate the next one for you? Yes, please. Your assistance is appreciated. I shall now divine the location of the next lost one. For the next lost one, I will surely find it. Where could it be? Ah, this is it. I have it. I see it now. The next is near Shinjuku Alto Vision. Someone is speaking to them. Flirting? And I sense a nearby plant presence. Is it shaded from the sunlight? Unfortunately, this is all my fortune telling can reveal. You will have to handle the rest. Now then, I'll leave the last one in your care.
Yes.
One thing I thought, as I said, this would be one of my previous streams, but I'm kind of looking forward to the crafting and what crafting
Yes.
you're able to do in this game.
Yes.
Yeah. No, no, no. So like I said, that's why I don't know. So like you have materials that you collect as you play, and like I've been collecting materials since the demo, and So like not like it's a lot of different ones. Like it's a lot of I have a lot of the same ones, but eventually, as far as at one point, as far as you'll be able to craft, I guess, items for your Digimon to make them stronger or whatnot. So I'm just curious as far as what this is because you don't craft in um, the most recent game, so it's something new that they added on. Maybe a feature because you actually get that automatically, to be honest, which is dope. Um, so essentially, as far as like, there is a farm, and there's a farm in the other ones too. The most recent ones, Cyber Sleuth and Hawker's Memory. But here, as far as you almost have like a Pokemon box, so you can switch your Digimon whenever you want. And even if they're in the box, they're actually going to experience as well, as far as from the battles that you have. Alright, guys, give me one sec. I'm gonna make me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. You know what I also loved about the Digimon
Yes.
and Digimon games is that their their evolution paths are not linear. So, for example, they have different stages. You know how like for the most part, like you just call stage one, stage two, stage three. For the most part, for Pokemon, you have like Chikorita, uh, Bayleaf, and then Meganium. It's been so long, I don't know why I chose that Pokemon because I'm not a big Chikorita fan. But yeah, but you see, as far as like you have those three, and then like either you have one evolution or two, and then you have like the Mega evolutions now and stuff like that. But like that's it. Like once you get Chikorita, like you know you're gonna get Bayleaf at a certain level. Like you know you're going to get Meganium at the next stage at a certain level. Like it's already set in stone. So with Digimon, and as far as like can you pull up my stream real quick and I'll show you? There, just let me know when you're ready. But like essentially, as far as like when they start in their in training evolution, as far as at just in that point, they have 2 to 3 evolutions that you can choose from. And then from there, as far as to go into champion, they can have anywhere between 3 to 5 for each next evolution. So to a certain degree, you have one Digimon. Yeah, so essentially, as far as starting from the very beginning in training Digimon, you essentially can have up to like almost 55 evolutions, going to all the way to Mega. So it just gives it, so yeah, it just gives it the chance as far as like you like really explore and
Oh,
change like what you can possibly get. And that's one thing about I always loved about it.
oh.
Yeah, so you have that's what I was saying. So you have to meet certain conditions. So like for Cyber Sleuth and Hacker Memories, you had to have certain stats as well as levels in order to digivolve into the certain Digimon. Um, so it's essentially the same in this one, except now as far as you have to also get your agent rank up, so you can go to the next stage of evolution. But as far as you still need the stats to back it up. So, for example, right now again, all I have is my champion Digimon. I just recently got them. They're only level 5, but let's say let's go to Digivolution. Um, Actually, I know you said you're in the middle of a match, but I can kind of show you right now. I have like 12 Digimon that can Digivolve. Oh, and I can get Anjumon now. Oh, think about a Digivolve my Patamon to Anjumon. Oh, let's see, how come I can get Colemon already? Oh, I can get a lot of champions right now. Digimon I haven't gotten yet. Tell me I can get the Seadramon. I think that's. I think Lapmon can evolve into no Terriermon. Sorry, Terriermon can evolve into Gargamon. I think. Ooh, I have choices on this. I'm probably going to Digivolve Betamon into Vegemon if that's who I think it is, because I already have the other ones evolving into the other. I'm gonna save Gizmon for now until I can get one of the other ones I don't have. Because I already have a Gearmon. I'm gonna save one Ryutamon. Gonna save one Black Goblimon. Oh, Caramon can digivolve into this. I don't know who that is right now. Okay, so as you can, so you see how it has a green right here. As far as that means, right now my and you see it says requirements: Agent rank 3, max SP 46, 460. I'm sorry, attack 380 or greater, and then so you can see your stats on the bottom right there. So if I go to the next one, though, it starts I need 610 speed or greater in order to digivolve into this one. So, but again, Terramon, which is this one, I can essentially evolve into any 5 of these Digimon. Now, I already have evolved into a Karasariumon already, so I don't necessarily want to digivolve him into that now. So I'm probably that's why I chose because I already have him unlocked or digivolved. So now I'm about to digivolve because I don't know who this is, and then I can choose to digivolve. I just have to hit those stats. Oh, no, Kugumon. Okay, not too bad. So now I have the Kugumon. So now, like, now you see it went back to level 1. Now, if I go to the Kugumon now you see it. Now I can also de-digivolve, which means I go backwards. So that's one thing that Pokemon can't do is like once you evolve, like you're stuck with that. You have to make an egg, baby, so forth and so forth, or recatch the Pokemon. And here, as you see, it went to the left. I can de-digivolve them back to the thing, so then I can essentially digivolve them again later on down the road to another route that I don't have. So that's the cool thing about Digimon. You can, and then digivolve them into another path that I haven't unlocked yet. But as far as now, I just need to get my stats again and get to the agent rank, and then I can digivolve into the next rank. And this one, yeah, the graphics are pretty good. Let's see. In the whole game, I think it's 450 if I'm not mistaken. I got Geogreymon now. It comes out today. Yep. Here's Colemon. Yeah. So you can have a variety. Yeah. Here's Seedramon now. I actually really like Seedramon. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably one of my favorite Digimon. Well, not necessarily Seedramon itself, the normal line of Seedramon, because you can be actually very linear with some of these Digimon. For example, um, normally I would use have Betamon digivolve to Seedramon, Seedramon evolve into um, Mega Seedramon, and then Mega Seedramon digivolve to Metal Seedramon. Um, so they do sometimes have a linear, but again, you don't have to be linear with them, so to speak. So my lineup right now is Raptor Dramon. Let me see. This is what he looks like. Yeah. Then I have Kabuterimon. Yeah, so he's from the original Digimon. He's the champion stage of Tentomon, which you can see right here to the left. This was his first stage. So this is where I digivolved him from. Yeah. And I try to keep different, almost like with Pokemon. I try to keep Digimon that are different elements and have different attacks so that I can be prepared for every battle. So that's Kabuterimon. Then I have uh Presarimon. Like I said, I already had him from the other one, different Digivolving. He was actually from the Digimon movie as well. His linear stage, if you want to go based like from the anime and the movies, he Digivolves into Infermon next, and then Diaboromon. Then I have Clockmon. I'm actually not too happy with this one. I'm actually not a big fan of Clockmon. Hitmon, yeah. I do that sometimes too. So this is actually I actually started with Patamon. Patamon was my first Digimon, and I just now recently just leveled him up, and now I can Digimon into Angemon. I was looking so forward to this. Yeah. No, that's Gabumon as far as I don't have whatnot. But like Angemon, like there's two choices right now that I could Digivolve. I could have Digivolved into Angemon, which is the one that I prefer, or I could have done Unicornmon, which is just a really like a unicorn. And I was like, I definitely don't want that to be my evolution. So like here, Gabumon Black. So Gabumon to Black. So Gabumon, I can Digivolve him into Black Gatomon, or as far as I can wait and yeah, and I believe this one is War Garurumon Black or Garurumon Black first, and that's this one. So I just need to get his speed up to 580. So I'm gonna say because I don't want which one? Gabumon? This is a Digimon Time Strangers. Digimon Story Time Strangers to be exact. Alright, I'm saving him so I can get one of the other forms. Saving him for the other forms. This one. I'm gonna evolve him into Vegemon. Vegemon, as far as I'm not really a big fan of, but again, just so I can start unlocking the. I don't think it really has. That's crazy. I know it was not on the Switch. Yeah, PS5, Xbox, PC. That's crazy because honestly, a majority like Digimon only started coming to the other consoles. Well, no, I'm lying. Digimon originally was Nintendo for the most part, and it came on PlayStation as well. Yeah, man. It's actually not that bad. I don't know about Steam Deck, but on the Xbox, it's actually only about 28 gigs, which is amazing compared to other game. That's not bad. Yeah, because thing is, for a lot of the newer games come out with like almost 60, 80 gigs. No, Digimon just came out like 2 weeks ago. Third. Okay, yeah. Maybe, but again, this is what I've been saying also while I've been streaming, that I feel Digimon just came out at the wrong time. It came out literally around the same time as Pokemon, and Pokemon's marketing was just a lot better. Um, and then their game just hit one after another, like blue and red. Yeah, as far as I've always loved Digimon, not necessarily more than Pokemon. I don't want to say that. I love them equally, but I just always thought Digimon just. I was always sad that Digimon didn't take off just as good as Pokemon because I feel like they were. It's just as good. It's just the marketing and everything, and their games in the beginning just didn't hit. Yeah, that's they just again they've done great marketing as far as the card game's been around for such a long time. Um, it just has a really big following in general, and even the newer generation, like because of the cards, and then essentially because of some of the games, like Pokemon's just not going anywhere. No, I have it downloaded though. Um, I don't know. I guess because I haven't really played the most recent one that I can say that I played when it comes to Pokemon is Shield and Sword, and technically I played Sun and Moon, and like they were okay for me. Like they weren't as great as far as if anything. Yes. Yeah, Sun and Moon I played wasn't bad. I liked what they did is that they actually had like a gym for each element, which was different. So like essentially as far as there were like 16 gyms, um, which I thought was kind of cool. It was different. Um, I think they just call it the Island Challenge though, but yeah. And then Sun and Moon I thought was pretty. No, I'm sorry, Sword and Shield I thought was pretty good. Um, Even their DLCs were decent, but I haven't played anything after that. So Arceus, uh, shit, what was right? It was Scarlet Violet. I haven't played, and I feel like I'm still missing another one. But I was kind of looking for ZA, but obviously I'm still planning to pick up Battlefield 6, which probably won't be until next month. Um, and honestly, as far as because I was gonna play Digimon for a while, like I wanted to wait and see what the reviews and what people were saying about ZA before I pick it up. Yeah, the only thing I will say as far as they, I recently just saw a video yesterday of the Mega Starmie, and some of these megas that they have done, as far as they could have done a lot better. They literally, as far as made Mega Starmie like just a really big Starmie, but now it has like movement like if it was human. And it's been I didn't really play it with terrestrial. The only thing I didn't like also is like I felt like it was okay, I did do it. Okay, I was right. Sorry, I got confused because I was like, I don't know where it's going, but then it made sense as far as like he was talking about the car. I was in the truck and I was driving. Um, yeah, no, I just feel like I got lazy also because like I feel like again, it's like some of these Digimon like I forgot what they were called, but like it's like I said, like Soaring Moon from Scarlet and Violet. Some of these like I guess like the ancients or rare like the end game legendary Digimon for Scarlet and Violet. They're literally as far as like future. They're supposed to be futuristic versions of the original Digimon. So like for example, yeah, Pokemon. As far as like in Scarlet and Violet, there are like these legendaries. Yeah, I'm getting myself confusing myself talking about both of them and doing a comparison. Um, so as far as on Scarlet and Violet, like you have like Hariyama in Pokemon. Inside Scarlet and Violet, they have like a legendary form of him called Iron Hands. Literally, it's Hariyama. It's exactly like Hariyama, except as far as now he's metal and he's his stats are just super strong. Like, Yeah, I think that was Tustamon, or not Tustamon, I think Digimon. Or maybe it was Tustamon. That's sorry, that was the name, but it's Tust something. Iron Test. I think that's what it's called. I'm just trying to see which one. Which one brings up the Digimon stats? Oh, Bliss XP. Oh, I guess I'm focusing on those. Is that what I was doing on here too? Boost XP there. Boost XP there. Boost XP there. And there's another one over here. 2%, 2%, that's 4, 6. Essentially, you can get 8% increase of XP. That's not bad. I have no idea. I've honestly been, I haven't been caught up on any of the Pokemon movie animes in a while. But so Luminous City though, as far as originally, that's from Black and White, Pokemon Black and White, which also I feel like that was also one of my favorite games. Yeah, that was one of my favorite ones. That I don't remember as far as what realm it was, but
Yes.
region. But I did put a lot of hours into that game. It was pretty good for me. That big. They should have just said that Cyndaquil. all. Yeah. Yeah, usually if you're gonna do something as far as having one from different generations. Yeah, it's fucking random. Oh, this is a mega Digimon, isn't it? DNA Digimon to Omnimon. Yep. Big resistance. I think I understand the space now. I finished my investigation. Shall we go now? Way too many times not to be a coincidence. We're gonna start watching you closely. Although those two were pretty chill, they seemed friendly and approachable to me. Feel like, imagine that. I didn't think I would ever agree with a public safety officer. Underneath these uniforms, we're just regular people after all. Shall we chat some more? Hey, you're officially on duty, you know. Not just joking. Anyway, I'll look around for anything left behind. I'm doubt there's anything to be found, but we might as well continue our investigation. And I'll continue with my own investigation. I'll let you know if I find anything. Okay, so there's somebody who wants to
Yes.
battle over here. You know what they also did that was cool in this game to help promote also the Digimon card game? Gage. They actually have it's like super basic and it's like they've had this around for a few games, but they call it Digimon card battles and they put like old school Digivices where you fight each other and you pretty much like if you're doing like the old school original Digimon, like the Tamagotchi kind. And so like you would put these cards in and you would fight each other and then you have a little quick simulation of the Digivice battle. Yeah. The only thing is I don't get it at all. Like I thought I understood a little bit, but for me right now it's just based on chance. I'm pretty sure there is some type of logic to it, but I just haven't figured it out. You good? That's fine. I'll be honest. I probably got another 40 minutes, and then I need to get off for just a tad bit as well. Because I can get like a little few things cleaned up, maybe get dinner started, and then I can get back on before I have to go get the kids. Yes, sir. Just take it easy. Catch you soon. Peace. Hi guys. Looks like I only won 2 out of 3. Uh-oh. I guess I win 3 out of 5. We got these two. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Let me check something out real quick. I'm gonna check something. Doop, doop, doop. So let me So we are going to the Hall of XP. Alright, I did, but let's see. Okay, so let's save real quick. Now, return to title. Continue. Alright, something's not right. Let me see. Okay, I'm a little confused. Look, that's. I need to restart my console real quick. Sorry about the delay, guys. I was trying to buy the dungeon pass or pack or whatever it's called, and I just bought it. I see the funds come out of my account, but for some reason, it's not downloading. You know, when I look at the game store, it says that I have not purchased it, and I already restarted the game as well. So I'm a little confused on what's going on. Sorry about that noise. It is my dryer, and I'll be honest, it's kind of old, and I don't know how to turn that alarm off. It's saying it's done, and I don't know how to turn that alarm off. Like there's no button for it to turn off that I'm aware of. Should probably Google and see if there is a way. All right, roll the game back up and see now if it's working. I don't see Microsoft Store. Yeah, it's still showing that I don't have it. Hmm. This is gonna get me upset and slightly annoying now. Wow, that was a. I'm sorry, guys, about that. That was a super long delay. It looked like it just now just dropped that I got it. I was about to be upset. Like it's only honestly, it's only $8, and it's not like it's super expensive. But like, nonetheless, when you buy something, you want the item, and like I was gonna be actually really upset if it did not give me this after I bought it. It's not moving too fast. Let's update everything. Might as well while I'm here. It's still not showing up. Let's see around my games. Where's there it goes. Now I'm confused. Okay. Forget about it. think I'm... We'll bring them all back. So I believe I can, because I think some of them are ready to digivolve. Now I can put them back. Still 2 more Digimon. Where are they? Where is my lab? Oh, it's Ormon. Still in the training. I'm tripping. Okay. So let's go back. There's a Digifarm. Now let's go to Digivolution. There we go. Alright, Biomon. You know what? I don't mind. We'll get the unicorn. Just so we can have it. And we can stop tempting me to see how it looks. Unimon. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with Unimon. I'm just... For some reason, I just didn't really want him. Alright, so... I think I'm going to Digivolve Montimon to... I think I'm going to do Singmon. Not Singmon, Wormmon. Singmon would be what he would be Digivolved to, possibly. Alright, so we can do Jackmon or Goblinmon. I already have, I can pretty much Digivolve him or convert him, so I think I'm gonna just go do Goblinmon. So we can have him Shamamon. Alright. Ooh, now this is what we're talking. Let's see what you are. Alright, Galmon? Yep. Excuse me. Galmon can Digivolve already? Yeah, why not? Strikemon? Strike-Dramon. Okay. Alright, and let's see. Agumon. I need 350 intelligence, which is almost there, 230 attack. So I think I need to load some Digimon. I don't know how I want to load though. And that's also when I wanted the dungeon. I don't know if they'll give me the data scan, but I feel like as far as like right now, besides in the demo in the beginning, technically, like I haven't really got any Digimon where I can like convert quickly, so I can load them as well since the beginning. And it's kind of the only word thing I know how to say is it's kind of annoying. He's almost there. Alright, let's do some main missions, and maybe sooner or later this thing will actually start working. Kind of a little annoying that it's not working right now. For us to try.
Yes.
Alright, let's head to the next day. Let's see. Alright guys, probably gonna stream for no more than another 30 minutes. Yeah, we'll stream for another 30 minutes for the time being. And then I have to do some few things around the house. And then I'll probably be back on. Gotta go grab the kids. Here, I have a female voice coming from downstairs. And then once after I get my kids, gotta just make sure to do what they need to do, and then I'll be back on tonight. A mysterious dark shadow has been spotted around Shinjuku Station. We better go investigate this, don't you think? A dark shadow? Oh, that sounds just like what we saw before, back during the whole egg thief. Oh, you have a guest? Wait, you seem familiar. My gosh, you're the one who was on TV yesterday. This person is just cosplaying. Oh, a cosplayer? Are you a friend of Dan? Wait, this is no time for chit-chat. Freshness is key when it comes to information. We're heading to Shinjuku Station, everyone. Hey, Miss Cosplayer, come join us. Getting you in some of the shots might be good. I don't really get what you're saying, but if you're going to show me where the dark shadow is, sure, I'll go. Alright then, let's hurry and head out. Time to find some content worth streaming in Shinjuku Station. Hours report mentioned a sighting at the end of the platform.
Yes. Yes.
Just trying to see if there's anything here, any more chests or anything.
Oh.
Alright. Gotta go that way, so let's check this side first. Oh, another dungeon.
Oh.
Is this another one of the... Looks like you can enter this outer dungeon from here. Let's just enter it so we can get it unlocked. And let's see what it's about. Must be another game. Challenge, yep, and this one's red. It's just like a maze? You're so cool and so ferocious. I've assembled the Digimon I love. If you can survive until the end, you win. Survive until time is up. Party is wiped out. So it's just waves of enemies coming at you. I just wanted to save it so we can have it. So now we can access it through the in-theater.
よし。おう。
Alright, let's see.
この辺でカメラ回そうかな。
This looks like a good place to start filming.
ごきげんよう。オカル
What's
ト
up,
東
everyone?
TV で
We're
す。
back with some breaking news here in Oko Tokyo TV.
噂されている新
I'm sure you heard all the weird rumors about Shinshinku. Well, we're here to get the bottom of.
何あれ
What the? Psst.
ねえ
Wait, Hiroku?
待ってちょっとみのりもうカメ
The
ラ
camera's rolling, girl.
後ろ
Behind you.
後ろに
Behind you.
後ろが何だってのよ
What's behind me? You're freaking me out.
ほら何もな
See? There isn't anything behind. Wait, is that? It's a monster! And she faints.
何なんだ今の
What was that just now?
まさか
You mean he came all the way here to look for the egg that fell into this
まだ
world?
卵を狙っているの
And
か
it
も
might still be after
反
that
応の
egg.
場所に
Let's
急ぎま
hurry
しょ
to
う
the spot with the reading.
ヒロコ気を失
As
っちゃった
Hiroko's
みたい
passed out.
その子はここに
We
残して
should
い
leave
く
her
べきだ
here. We can't have her
い
fainting
ちい
every 2
ち気絶された
seconds.
ら面倒見きれないヒロコごめん
Yeah, I guess you're right.
後で
Sorry,
迎えに
Hiroko.
来るからねそこの柵の先から地下に行け
Looks
そう
like
ね
we can get you the underground from beyond that fence. Come on, let's go. Okay, so this is the way. Underground reservoir. Alright, finally. Now we can do some battling and some training. A lot of Goblimon though.
見覚えがある今通ってきたシャッター
The shutter we just came through was closed last time.
まさかここに
Never would have thought it connected here. Those readings were up ahead, right? Let's go. But we should be careful. That's a lot of Shamanmon. Shaman and Gammon. Alright, for this training, I'm just going to be running through this and converting them so I can load them. Oh man, missed that. So this is going to be training slash again, just trying to get Gabumon, going to get them 200 so we can convert them constantly, and then we can load them to level up some of the stats for some of the Digimon, so we can get them to the next stage, get some of these Digimon that we don't have. Can't wait until we get a lot more though.
いけるぞ感謝するみんないいぞ準備完了 感謝する。みんな。
Let's think I should be able to convert them now. Oh, almost 200. One more fight.
いいぞ。準備完了。
やるわ。トライコロール。やった。
Now he's max. Right. Go ahead and convert. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard. It's the difference between Goblinmon and Shamanmon. Alright. Let me see. Who was it? Alright, this relation. Was it Paguma? Yeah, 230 attack and 350 intelligence to get Devimon. So let's, and also, what can he evolve into? He's already able to Digivolve. The ones I've already done. So let's Digivolve him into Deltamon. And just want to see, maybe I can get... Maybe he gives more because he's a champion? So then let's go to... Nope, not convert. Now we need to load. We're choosing Pokemon. Then we need a level 1 Deltamon. Right here. It's going to bring up 3 levels, cool. So it's not giving him any stats though. Is that because he's in training? So I'm at intelligence and more I need to be. I'm still 12 points shy of attack. But we're not that far. So I'll just keep him in, fight, maybe convert, be able to convert one more time. Everyone's leveled up a bit. I'm not giving it a chance at all to fight back. Could be 160. And if this is 2, then I'll be 200 again. There we go. Alright, there we go, max again. Let's go ahead and convert. Alright, then we're going to load, no, Digivolve. Can he Digivolve? Yeah. Let's go Ogremon this time. Just because. And Kyuremon, Kudamon can Digivolve. Oh, you can do Airgemon. Lobomon, I mean the Spirit of Light. 460 defense, nowhere near that. 540, taking it that far, but probably not going to be near that anytime soon. Let's just go with the Airgemon. Alright, now we will go to load. We're going to choose Pagumon. We're going to choose Ogremon. Alright, I think we got it now. So now we can Digivolve Pagumon into Devimon. Awesome. Now, Demidevon, I think that's Blue Greymon. Yeah. And then you have, I think, Ice Devimon, and then Bakumon. Let's see, attack 400. He's pretty close. SPI. And that's probably going to be what's going to take a while. Only 400 SPI. That's going to take a long time. And 430 speed. That's actually not going to take long. I might actually end up getting Ice Devimon, which is still not a bad trade. I'm actually cool with that. Still can't Digivolve into anything else. Oh. Let's see what you are. Ah, Konamon? Halemon. It's close. He can evolve into the other Numamon. And I think this is Sorcerermon or the white one. I forgot what the white one's called. Exterranamon? Yeah, why not? Let's Digivolve into this Numamon so we can have it unlocked. Shell Numamon? I don't think that's right. Oh, it is Shell Numamon. Oh, Shell Numamon can evolve into a Roach Treemon. I think that's gonna be... I could be wrong. That might be Mega Seedramon. That is Black Numamon, I believe, and I don't know who that is. Maybe Munzamon? Or Pandamon. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Is there anything up here? No. Is there anything else over here? Oh, that's that way. That's the door. There's nothing over here. Alright. Maybe he's gonna open the door for us. She isn't a mega. There she is. This works out. I hate to run into any sort of trouble. I think this is a good time to save real quick. Alright. Oh, so this is when. Alright. So, a little spoiler alert. I was actually raided somebody yesterday. And I think this is where we fight one of the Titans. I think it is a Titanmon or something like that. And then this is when we end up getting sucked in and possibly traveling to the digital world. So, slight spoiler, and I got spoiled a little bit when I was raided somebody yesterday. Alright, so now that we digivolved some of them, let's go ahead and put them into the farm. So let's add. We're gonna add Digimon on for now. Then we can add Shell Numamon. I think I'm gonna put here in the water. Let's do Airjamon. We'll put them in the mountains and volcanoes. Then let's put. Let's put Wormmon. Then we're still a distance away from getting ultimate, so we can put some of these champions. Let's put Digimon. Yeah, it'll be alright over there. Let's put Ogremon. How many more can we fit? I think we fit 30. It's actually not that bad. And what items do we have? Edit mode? Okay, so I can edit the whole world if I wanted to. That's pretty cool. Interactive Digimon on the farm. Okay, so training complete. Speed went up by 30, okay. Okay, I think he liked the Digibanana last time. Or was it the carrot? Oh, he liked the Digicarrot. Okay. Alright, I think now, let me edit, let me take Koromon out. Yes, we're gonna leave the farm. Now, let's check on him. What can he digivolve into? Oh, there we go. He can digivolve to Geomon. And he can already digivolve. Can't tell, but is this Groundmon? It is. So then we can put him back and see. Let me see also. I can tell that's the next Groundmon linear stage. I just forgot what he was called. Was it Metal Groundmon? And for some reason, I want to say where Grandma, but I know that's wrong for sure. Metal, maybe Metal Grandma, but I honestly know that's wrong. Okay, still interesting. All right, let's put him back in the farm though. And we got about 4 more minutes, guys. So I'll probably end up ending it here in a moment. And then when we come back, we'll we'll start with the next big fight. Alright, so let's save real quick. Again. And I guess while we're here, let me just see if this thing is working now. Okay, it says it won't be until I return to the title. So I just saved anyway, so let's go here. Alright, let's continue. Let's head back. And let's just see if it's working now. I give up a little bit. I'm a little slightly annoyed about this, guys. All right. Well, I was gonna say 3 minutes, but as far as it's about to be 2 minutes, so we'll just call it a wrap right here for now. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank you. Welcome to the hideout for y'all as far as who just joined us. We love good vibes, chilling, having a good time. Um, if you guys like what you see, like with what I've been speaking about, uh, please do a follow, subscribe, all the above. If not, that's fine. You can just lurch as far as just watch stream, be a part of the journey. I appreciate everyone who just shows up. But I'll catch y'all guys later on. Again, I'll probably be back on 2 hours. It is currently 1 o'clock my time. So that stream when I come back on will probably only be about an hour ish. Yeah, probably about an hour ish because then I gotta pick up my kids. And then I'll be on later on in the night again for the day until wifey gets home because she has class. I'm just wait for her and until she gets home. She'll be getting home pretty late. So if you guys can stop by around that time, I'd much really appreciate it as well. Catch y'all next time. You have a safe day. Know that you love and tell someone else as far as that you love them as well. All right. Have a good one. Peace.